Well, this looks like Rita Jones, all right.
You jerk. I'm her sister. Wait, this is a setup.
Rita, shame on you.
Okay, that doesn't...
No, wait a minute. I'm telling you. Wait, let go of me. You can't. You're making a mistake.
I know that you have my money. Now you have exactly 1 hour to get it, pack it up, and put it in my car.
Oh, my God. What's wrong? It's play money, Sissy. Oh, when did you check in here last? Who could have...
Roxy. Who else? She's the one that stayed in here last. She's got the money, Sissy.
Faith?
That's right. It's your beloved Faith, back from the grave.
She's alive. That's incredible. Faith's alive.
Move 1 inch, Ben, and I'll blow a hole right through you.
Why didn't you let me know you were all right, Faith? What happened?
I'm sorry, Sissy, but I had to keep this a secret.
No wonder they never found your body in the lake.
I swam ashore and I called my friend Patricia Meadows.
Mrs. Meadows is your friend?
My best friend. The only one I could count on at the time.
Patricia never said she knew you.
I ordered her not to for her own protection and all of your protection. Patricia and I have been lifelong friends.
You plotted this for years. You couldn't wait to get out of jail to get your hands on my money.
It was worth all the endless hours, Ben.
What took you so long to come forward?
I never wanted to come forward at all till he pushed me to it. I've been ill. I got pneumonia from that lake, and Patricia secretly nursed me back to health.
Where were you hiding, Faith?
Cabin in the woods.
So that's why Patricia made all those excuses to get away from the inn.
It all makes sense now. You're Patricia's secret. She was protecting you. But what...
Go ahead and answer it, Sissy.
Hello?
Sissy, it's Patricia. I've got to talk to Joe. It's urgent. Put him on.
Joe, it's Patricia. She wants to talk to you.
Go ahead.
Patricia, where are you?
Joe, I can't talk now. I don't have the time to explain anything. Just trust that I love you and I know what I'm doing. I'll call again as soon as I can. I love you.
Patricia, look, Faith is here. I know everything. I want to know where you... Patricia? She hung up.
She's got my money!
No, Ben. I've got it. And I plan to keep every last cent of it.
You listen.
No, you listen to me. I'll burn that money before I let you get your filthy hands on it again.
You double-crossing, scheming bitch. I never trusted you, not even from the beginning.
One more step and I'll do to you what I should have done a long time ago.
You can't bluff me, Faith.
I'm warning you, Ben.
You don't have the guts.
Hell, I don't.
My God!
This time I'm leaving for good. Don't anyone follow me. Take care, Sissy. I'll always love you. Bye, Crystal. Bye.
I'm sorry about everything. I had no choice.
Oh, man. I don't know, Jerry. For a tough cop, your pant legs were shaking pretty bad during the ceremony. All right, go ahead and laugh, but you're next in line.
Don't pay any attention to him, Jerry. You did just fine.
Faith? Faith Cronin?
Sorry I can't stay for wedding cake, Holly. Nice dress, Maria.
Am I dreaming?
Randy, call an ambulance. Ben Cronin has been shot.
Is he alive?
Yeah, but he's bleeding pretty bad.
The ambulance and the police are on their way. And he's lucky the bullet hit high into his shoulder. Just barely missed his heart. He's in shock, but he'll be all right.
I can't believe this is happening.
You can't. You should have been here when she came walking in. Faith Cronin with a gun. I thought I was seeing a ghost.
Thank God she's alive. Where's she been all this time? Sissy, do you know what's going on?
I'll explain later. Faith and Mrs. Meadows are very best friends. It's amazing.
Sissy, it's Patricia. I've got to talk to Joe. It's urgent. Put him on.
Going, ma'am?
I'm looking for a puppy blue convertible with a tough-looking redhead and a teenage girl. Have you seen them go by?
Two of them practically ran me over a while ago.
Really? Which way were they headed? Did they veer off at the sign ahead, or did they go straight?
And they was headed straight.
Stay on. Thanks a lot.
If you think that I'm spending the night in this with an attempted escape added to your record, Rita, I'd say you're here for more than a night.
Hey, your bed's still warm, Rita. What happened to you, honey? A smart cookie like you, I figured you'd be halfway to Mexico by now.
Lil, give her some time to cool down.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Rita.
I'm not Rita.
Look, I broke out in 73 or 74, and by the time the feds caught up with me, I was livid. There was so much more I wanted to do. Although I must say I had a good time. Did you at least get a little in the couple of hours that you were on the outside?
Who are you?
Hey, cut out the amnesia stuff. That won't work. You're sunk.
You're an old bag. You were probably in on it.
The only thing I've ever been in on is a Social Security fraud.
Jackhammer. Well, can I go?
Well, I'll tell you what, the lab's still checking your prints, but it's not going to be much longer.
They're just checking to see that I'm really Roxanne, right?
Yeah, well, they're matching him up against Rita's.
They're not, putting them through any kind of a computer search or anything.
Well, they could be. I mean, that is the routine. But look, don't worry about it. We both know they got the wrong woman in here, right? So relax. Listen, the minute you're released, I'm taking you home for a celebration. I got a bottle of Bordeaux just waiting to be opened. What do you say?
A bottle of cheap French wine is the last thing that's on my mind.
Is there something eating you I don't know about?
Just leave me alone. And don't come back until you can say those 3 words. I want to hear. You are free.
Hey, good to have you back, Rita.
Who was that lady? It's calling Norman from the hospital.
I'm not saying I wanted that man dead, but I sure didn't want him to get Faith either.
Well, the police will question him at the hospital, but he didn't do anything.
That's right. It was his wife that had the gun.
Faith warned him, but he didn't think she'd do it.
Did she give you a clue as to where she was heading, Sissy?
No.
Well, she's certainly in trouble now.
Honey, I hope this didn't ruin your wedding day.
Well, it's been unusual, that's for sure.
Well, you two, when you throw a wedding, you really know how to do it. A jailbreak and a shooting.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah. So Faith Cronin is alive.
Yes, sir.
And who saw her?
We all
did.
It was Faith, no doubt.
Oh, it was.
Where's Mrs. Meadows?
She's not here.
Well, why did she leave the party?
Important business, I believe.
Did Faith Cronin happen to mention to you why she shot her husband?
Money. She hated him, and with good reason, too. She didn't kill Harry Blake. Ben Cronin did, and she went to jail for it. Ben Cronin is an evil man, Chief. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about.
Well, I already have an APB out on Faith. Now, if she contacts you, any of you, it's your duty to alert me or Jerry. And I'll want to speak to Mrs. Meadows as well. Oh, did you hear anything more on Rita Jones? Did she get packing the slammer okay?
I heard she did.
Trying to pull that sister stunt. Boy, you'd think that you've heard everything and then someone comes up with something like that.
I wonder what Debbie and Roxy are going to say when they find out what happened.
Are we going to take back roads all the way to Las Vegas? Why are you so quiet, Roxy? Is something wrong?
I've got to tell you something, Debbie. Look, I wish we had more time, and we will, honey. We will, when we're safe.
Safe? We are in trouble, aren't we?
Honey, I'm not going to lie to you. Yes, we are. Worse than you suspect. But we'll get through this together. Look, we've got each other now, and that's what's important.
I'm not following you.
Debbie, honey, I'm not your Aunt Roxy. I'm your mother.
What? Mom? It really is you!
I'll explain everything, I promise. But not now. Not now. There's no time.
Well, did you break out? Did Aunt Roxy help you?
Honey, I promise I'll tell you everything as we go.
Well, Mom, why did you do it? I mean, it's only going to make things worse for you.
Look, it was either do this or let my rotten sister take you away from me. And I'd kill before I'd let that happen.
You know, you cut that walking around. You're making me dizzy.
Oh, pardon me a million times. Lil, right?
Cut it out, Rita.
No, you cut it out. You were in on that switch, weren't you? You helped get Rita out of here so that I could be set up at the inn and handed over to the cops.
You know, did you ever think about becoming a writer? You could make a whole series of wild stories written in prison. They'd be bestsellers.
I hope the day comes that I run into you on the outside.
What's with all the suspense, Nell? Just let her out.
Looks like you were telling the truth all along, Roxanne. I guess I owe you an apology.
You know what you can do with your apology. Just let me out of here.
Oh, I can't do that just yet. For the time being, you're staying right here, according to the warden.
What? Come on, Nell. Let's forego the red tape just for once. Hasn't the woman suffered enough?
This woman, Roxanne Lawrence, not only has a rap sheet as long as your arm, she's currently wanted in the state of Arizona on fraud charges.
Let me see.
No wonder you didn't want me to print you. You are one popular lady, Roxy. In fact, you outdo your sister. So we get to keep you for the time being. Enjoy your stay.
Isn't that something?
Why, Roxy? Why didn't you tell me? I could have helped. Damn it, look at me. Haven't you got anything you want to say to me?
No! The name's Lil. Tell me about this little affair you had going down in Arizona, Roxy.
So when I heard what was going on back at the inn, all the rotten things Roxy was doing to you, I knew I had to do something about it.
What rotten things? Aunt Roxy was great. I mean, she wouldn't do one thing to hurt me.
She did things you didn't see, Debbie. Things you don't know about. She never cared for you. Her only interest in you was to hurt me.
Well, everybody at the inn liked her.
Oh, nobody at the inn liked her, but they couldn't tell you. You wouldn't have believed it. Mrs. Meadows discovered her purse filled with phony credit cards. Holly found a gun she was hiding. Sissy walked in on her sleeping with Fisher. Now, anybody who has anything to do with that scumbag, I certainly don't want them around my daughter. Debbie, we really have to get back on the road.
I don't understand this. I mean, Aunt Roxy is my friend, and now you're telling me I should hate her?
I'm not saying hate her. I hate her enough for both of us. But I want you to understand what... Debbie. What?
I don't know. I just wish the this wasn't happening. I just wish I wasn't here.
I know, baby. I know. I wish it wasn't happening too, but it is. And you've got to trust me.
Trust you? Why should I? You lied to me.
Debbie, it was for your own good. Look, if I had told you what I was planning, if any of the girls back at the inn had, you would not have understood. You wouldn't have gone along with it. Oh, Debbie, look, this isn't the place or the time to talk about this. The state line's maybe 40 miles away. Let's take a motel. We'll talk. Look, you can ask me questions. I'll tell you everything, and I promise I'll give you a choice.
What kind of choice?
After you hear me out, you can stay with me, or you can go back to the inn. Mom, oh, give me a chance, baby. Let's hope this thing doesn't overheat again.
Of course. Nobody breaks out of prison, even minimum security, without help.
Well, I'm talking on the inside.
You have any ideas?
Matter of fact, I do. Sissy Johnson, Holly Warner, Crystal Fox. They stick together like glue. They were all in on it. They wanted their buddy Rita back out with them.
That makes no sense. They would know she would have to run forever. And why would they use Roxy? I mean, she's Rita's sister. Why would they want her in here?
Well, Rita hates her sister, so they used her. It was a setup.
Okay. But what happens on the outside doesn't concern me. That's up to the police. Now, what concerns me now is the inside. Did you notice any of the inmates acting suspicious?
Inmates always act suspicious, Warden, but I think there was a guard in on this.
What? You're not talking about Maria, are you?
That's right. Maria's awfully chummy with Rita. She knows this prison inside out. Yeah. I think Maria Trent is your suspect.
Sit down and relax.
Oh, shut your mouth.
I'm only saying it for your own good. You're wearing yourself out.
Enough out of you, old lady. If it hadn't been for you and some of the lame brains in this joint, I wouldn't be here.
Hey, a mother's place is with her kid.
Well, Rita should have thought of that before she broke the law.
Well, and you never did. I mean, break the law.
How you doing, Rita?
Don't Rita me.
Can it, Minnie? Everybody knows who she is now.
Oh, yeah? Well, tough luck, huh, sister?
Can I talk to you a minute, Nell? Fisher's in my office. Can you come up? There's something I want you to hear. I'll be back. I'm going with the warden.
Warden? Are you the warden?
I am.
You have to listen to me. I was set up by these criminals. They had help. I know what I'm talking about.
I'll speak to you later.
Warden, come back! What kind of a joint is this? Even when they know the truth, they keep you locked up.
You're wasting your breath.
Minnie, dear, she's wanted in Arizona.
You don't say. I worked Arizona once.
Oh, shut her up.
I'm sure we'll hear from Patricia soon.
I don't know why I feel so uneasy.
We all do. It's this whole thing. The shooting and seeing Faith Cronin again.
I wonder if they'll catch her.
Well, to tell you the truth, I hope she gets away.
That monster of a husband of hers had it coming.
I think Faye's too smart to get caught. She proved that already.
Well, you newlyweds. Are you anxious to get on that plane for Hawaii tomorrow?
I can hardly wait.
No, I'm sure you'll have a wonderful Christmas honeymoon.
Well, shall we go upstairs?
I fixed a nice supper for you. It's in your room.
That'll be great, Sissy. Night, Joe.
Night. It's a privilege to be your best man.
We've been friends for a long time. Thanks.
Sure. I'll see you at breakfast.
All right, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
What do you say we head for home?
Oh, this honeymoon talk getting next to you, Randy?
Merry Christmas.
Will you wait for me outside while I change my clothes?
Sure. You think maybe you're up for a walk around the lake to look at the Christmas lights?
We'll be back in a few minutes.
Here's to our new life together. Welcome to you, sweet Mrs. Vernon.
Oh, I like the sound of that.
Now
want you to forget about all the bad things that happened today. Just concentrate on the good.
I will. The most important thing that happened today is that we became husband and wife.
Absolutely.
Roxy even admitted to me when she came to see me on the inside, the only reason she came to Cedar Lake was to take you away from me. She was doing a number on you, just like the number she did on your father years ago. She wanted him because he was mine, and that's exactly why she wanted you now.
She told me that you were awful to her when she went to visit you in jail.
She was a pathological liar. That's why I never told you about her. I wanted to protect you from something like this.
I am not a child anymore, Mom. I don't need protecting.
You do from someone like Roxy.
But she cared about me.
Debbie, I love you. You know that. I want to have a life together. Just like we had at the inn. We can still have that. If you just risk it with me. All right, it's your decision. Like you said, you're a big girl now. I just want you to know that whatever you decide to do, I'll go along with it. I'll accept it. The last thing I want to do is put more pressure on you, but keep it till morning. It's just a few hours away. We gotta go early.
And keep running?
Keep running.
Such a fool.
Oh, no, baby. You've just been a girl.
I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry. I'll leave you.
Sweetheart, I love you.
God, I love you too. I love you so much.
Anything to do with Rita's jailbreak? You saw the prison plans. You asked me about the blueprints.
Oh, I thought you were going to ask me why I was so upset that you put up all my Elvis stuff on the walls.
Well, I want to know about that one, too.
My feelings for Elvis run very deep, Randy. It's not the same like you are a fan of the Grateful Dead and all.
It's just a harmless obsession. What's so deep about it?
You just don't understand. I knew you wouldn't. I have friends I can go and talk to about Elvis. And they don't laugh at me.
Crystal.
Merry Christmas.
So can't you see? I mean, it makes sense. Maria was the perfect one to help Rita.
It doesn't sound like Maria.
Of course it does. She could have arranged all of it. Hell, she could have masterminded the whole damn thing. Well, she had the perfect alibi. Why wasn't she working today?
Because she was at a good friend's wedding. I was there, too. Does that make me a suspect?
Jones was in solitary last night. Who made the call to Nell that got her released?
Maria.
There you go. So am I wrong?
That doesn't prove anything.
Look, Maria is in this up to her neck. And if I were sitting where you were, I would do something about it damn quick before another one goes over the roof.
You're so beautiful.
That's because I'm so happy.
Ollie, what happened between you and your dad today? I was hoping you two would mend your differences. What'd you say to him?
It's not what I said to him. It's what he said to me.
Which was?
That he's never gonna forgive me.
For what?
I'd like some champagne.
Okay. Here's to the beginning of a long, happy life together.
Will this be to your liking, Mrs. Meadows?
To tell you the truth, it really doesn't matter. I'm just so dead right now. I just need some rest.
Well, then, if you'll just sign here, I'll take care of everything and hold your credit card for you at the desk until you wake in the morning.
Oh, yes, of course. Oh, I think I must have left with the wrong purse. I don't have cash or anything. I know, I'll just make a phone call. I can wire cash at the desk here, can I?
Absolutely.
Oh, fine. Well, then I'll have it wired to the cashier in my name, and you'll have it first thing in the morning. Thanks for everything. Good night. Good night.
Cedar Lake Inn.
Joe, I'm so glad you answered.
Patricia, why did you hang up earlier?
Oh, I'm sorry, Joe. I was very upset. The secret that you keep wanting to...
I know all about it. Faith Cronin was here. She told us everything. She told us how you've been protecting her. I understand it all now. She shot Ben Cronin right in front of us.
Did you kill him?
No.
She should have.
Where are you?
I'm at a hotel, the Desert Rancher Inn outside of Phoenix.
Phoenix, what? What are you running from? There's no danger.
Joe, please trust me. I've got to do this. I won't be gone long. Just don't ask me any questions right now,
I
please.
thought there weren't going to be any more secrets.
Joe, please. I left without my purse. I don't even have a driver's license, much less any money. Could you please wire me a couple $1,000s? Please, there's cash in my desk drawer. To the Desert Rancho Inn outside of Phoenix. They'll be expecting it. I can't even pay for the room.
What kind of trouble are you in now? I can hear it in your voice. Where are you going? Why can't you tell me? Is Faith with you?
No, Joe, she isn't. I can't say any more right now. I'll explain to you later, Joe. I love you. Joe, please, will you do this for me?
Okay, I'll do it. It'll be here in the morning. I love you.
Great, it's like that.
Can I get you something to drink?
Oh, no, thanks.
Sure?
Yeah, I gotta be going home soon. I had a wonderful time tonight. Different, I'll admit, but it was wonderful.
You know, I guess no one can blame us here at Cedar Lake for being dull, right?
I hate to leave you.
You working tomorrow?
No, I'm gonna be spending the day with my family. But I heard you volunteered. What's that all about?
Well, the wedding was today.
Oh, yeah.
God, it was such a beautiful day for an outdoor wedding. Seemed so perfect to have a fire tonight, yeah?
Yeah, there was a real nip in the air tonight, but things seem to be warming up. Holly and Jerry are so lucky. There's a lot of people out there so alone. It's really nice to have a special person to share your life with.
Yes, it is. Brandy, I thought you and Crystal went home.
We did. I'm sorry for interrupting you guys, but Maria, there's something important I need to ask you.
Sure.
Look, if this is private, I can split.
No, Michael, that's okay. About Crystal and this Elvis Presley business, did she ever mention anything to you? Talk to you about it?
Why? What do you want to know?
Well, I mean, the whole thing is nuts. The way she gets so emotional about it all. I took everything out of the box and put it up on the walls of the diner, hoping she'd be pleased, but she wasn't, and she freaked.
Well, Crystal did talk to me about it a long time ago. I mean, Randy, when Crystal was young, she was passed from foster home to foster home.
Yeah, I know that.
And Elvis was her escape. I mean, she became one of Elvis's biggest fans. Except that it just became more than just a teenage fascination. I mean, she became so obsessed, it was like a crutch. I mean, from what I can understand, it just seemed like she created this whole fantasy world so that she can escape the unhappiness of her real world.
Oh.
But I think she had realized what was happening, so she just boxed everything up and put it away.
Until I opened everything up again. Damn, I wish... Crystal.
Can I speak to you a minute, Randy?
Sure.
I cannot eat another bite.
Come on, you haven't even tried any of Sissy's dessert.
No.
Okay.
I just knew you would come back here. What did Maria tell you?
Don't be mad at Maria.
You just don't understand, do you?
Crystal, I can handle anything as long as you're honest. You know how I feel about secrets.
I know.
I don't want anything coming between us.
Oh, me neither, Randy.
I'm sorry. I'll pack up all the Elvis stuff and put it back in the cellar first thing in the morning.
No. I think I can handle it this time. I just have to face it and put it in its proper place. I just can't let these feelings overwhelm me this way. And now, I know I can do it. 'Cause I have you and Ricky. Having a family makes all the difference in the world.
You know, I might even learn to love Elvis. All right.
Randy.
I love you.
I love you too, Mrs. Farmer.
Y'all have a Merry Christmas.
Yeah, you too.
Merry Christmas.
Hope to see you soon.
What was that?
Came from upstairs.
Let me go.
Holly? Sweetheart, what's the matter? Honey, it's Jerry. Come on. It's okay. Come on. Come on.
No!
Baby, I want you to settle down. It's just me. Come on, give me your hand. It's okay. Honey, what's the matter? What did I do to you? What's wrong?
Jerry, honey, don't you think you ought to eat something?
No, thanks, Crystal. Listen, you two have been great. Thanks for staying with me all night. I appreciate it.
It was nothing.
Doctor's been up there forever with her. I mean, what do you think? Is there any change?
The doctor wants to see you, Jerry.
Well, is she better, worse, what?
She still hasn't said a word. She is just so frightened.
Doesn't sound good, Sissy.
I've never seen anything like it. Poor child.
Have you heard from Joe?
No. His car is gone, and he didn't leave a note, and he hasn't called.
I'll bet he's out looking for Mrs. Meadows.
Well, I'm sure of it, but where would he look?
Oh, Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Nell said you were here. I thought you were spending the day with your family.
I am, but I wanted to stop by first and drop off a couple of things, like this, and this, and this, and this.
Oh, Michael, you didn't have to.
Yes, I did, because I wanted to.
Can I open it?
I'd be pretty damn upset if you don't.
Okay. Let me guess. It's a picture frame, a poster. Oh, Michael, it's beautiful. You monogrammed it.
Well, I know that you designed Holly's wedding gown. I just thought that you might want something to carry your sketches around in.
It's perfect.
You're a very talented person, Maria.
Thank you.
Wait a minute, I didn't mean to upset you. What's the matter?
I don't know. I don't know why I'm so emotional today. I think it had to do with what happened with Holly last night. Michael, I think she's just suffered so much psychological damage that it just suddenly hit her. I mean, she just all of a sudden snapped. I just feel so bad for Jerry and...
The doctor sedated her again. Said that she can't be moved, at least just not yet anyway.
What does the doctor thinks is the matter, Jerry?
She just says she needs a lot of rest, that's all.
Was Holly glad to see you?
She started trembling the minute I walked in the room. The doctor and I had to go out in the hallway to talk.
It's not you, Jerry. It's Holly's past. All those experiences. She's tried to bury them inside of her, but now they're all coming to the surface again.
Sissy's probably right.
I always worried that she hadn't really dealt with the rapes, that she told herself that marriage would erase all those horrors. Not that she doesn't love you, Jerry. She does, with all her heart.
Well, at least she's accepting of the doctor. We can be thankful for that, huh?
Maybe it's because it's a woman doctor.
Crystal is right. I think Holly would cringe at the sight of any man right now.
What if she doesn't come out of it, Sissy? Never gonna be able to put my arms around her again. She's my wife. What kind of life are we gonna have if she can't even stand the sight of me?
Money. Hold on, I'm coming.
I drove all night. I'm tired and I'm hungry, but that's the least of my worries. What the hell is going on here?
Joe. Oh, me. Oh, God, I didn't want to involve you, but I am so glad you're here.
I'm here. I know you didn't ask me to come, just wire you the money, but I had to. What are you running from?
I'm not running from anything. I'm chasing someone.
Who? Faith. It's Faith, isn't it? She told Ben Cronin that she still had his money. Are you still trying to help her?
Faith told Ben Cronin that?
Yeah.
Oh, of course she did. To throw him off, to help me.
To help you? What are you talking about?
Joe. I know that everything Faith told you must be true except for one thing. Faith Cronin doesn't have Ben's money. Rita does.
Rita?
Yes. That wasn't Roxy that Debbie took off with. It was Rita. But it was Roxy that they stuck in Women's State thinking that it was Rita.
I think I'm losing my mind.
Listen, Rita broke out. And she's with her daughter, as she should be. But the one thing no one counted on was the fact that Roxy stole Ben Cronin's money, and then Rita took off with it before Faith could give it to me.
To you? But Faith said
I know. She said that she had it to protect me. My reward for helping Faith Cronin all this time is the money. She doesn't want anything else to do with it. What's left is mine, every cent.
So, Rita took off with your money, and you're chasing her to claim what's rightfully yours.
Right. And you're not going to talk me out of this, Jay.
It's only the money. We have each other.
This place sure isn't the inn, is it?
I'm afraid it's gonna get even worse for a while. Till we can get to New York and I can find myself a job.
Oh, Sissy gave me some money, but we're gonna have to make it stretch.
I can't believe we're gonna go to New York. Remember when I was a little girl and you used to tell me about Radio City Music Hall and the Rockettes and their Christmas show? Can we make that our first stop?
Sure we can. Now, Debbie, honey, we really gotta get moving. By now, they're probably looking for us. I wanna get a quick shower and get out of these clothes. I wish I'd thought to have Sissy pack me some clothes.
Well, maybe there's something better to wear in Moxie's suitcases. Mom, what is it?
She must have found it, Debbie. My sister must have found it.
Found what? Let me see.
We aren't gonna have any problem. Oh, making this stretch. Oh, Debbie, we're rich. Rich. Should we keep it? Oh, you bet. Every bit of this money is dirty money, and we're gonna clean it up. Oh, to hell with New York, Debbie. Do you want to see? Yes! Paris, Rome, Athens, Orlando.
Well, you never took me to Disney World.
Oh, you and me, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have the best fun we've never had before. Oh, baby, are you with me? Yes, 100%.
You know, it all makes sense now. The minute that Faith Cronin told us that you were friends and you'd been helping her out, everything fell into place. Why you came to the inn, why you could always find money, why you couldn't tell me who you were protecting.
It wasn't easy keeping that secret.
It's what Karen found out, isn't it?
Has she fully recovered?
No. I only heard from the hospital that one time. And the police dragged Ben Cronin out and started interrogating everybody. And I started hearing from you again.
It was such a nightmare, all of it. You know, I really thought that I lost you.
You're never going to lose me.
What?
No.
Come on, what is it? You're the one that told me that we're never supposed to keep any secrets, so come on.
All right. Well, I couldn't get any straight answers from you. A lot of crazy things went through my head. And there was this one time when I actually thought that maybe somehow, some way, you're gonna laugh, that you were Faith Cronin. No. Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it?
Well, you've got quite an imagination.
Uh-huh. Which I'm about to demonstrate to you right now.
Oh.
What?
We can't stay in bed all day.
Why not? Just because it's Christmas?
Because of the money.
Does the money mean that much to you? We've got us, and we have no more secrets ever again.